feels like a stampede is coming towards us.
My chat. Okay, if you can hear me, clap once. Okay, if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the program. I'm looking for Fatima and for Ike. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. So if folks want to move a little bit up and spread the word as much as you can. Thank you.
Wait, we're going to read this?
No, not yet.
Yeah, somebody, want to do mic check?
Yeah.
People's mic? I'm not good at that.
Wait, am I one of the speakers?
You are. Actually, you know what? Can we get you to go one more up? Can you guys with the flag? Can you scoot back a little bit? We're gonna have them step up there. Yeah, if you guys could step on that step. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have you go on the step. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. The top step. One more.
Ready? All right. Yeah. I think
Oh, but if you can stand on the stand on the step. One more on the top step.
I'm working. You gotta be patient with it. Because I I'll let you know when it's your turn. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free
Palestine!
Free
Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Hello, everyone! Hello, everyone! My name is Fatima Shalash, and I am proud to be a Palestinian! I'm also a mother, wife, sister, and an educator, and I'm so thankful to have you here today. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Elizabeth E.K. Kennedy, and I'm also proud to be Jewish and a mother. We are here today, and before we get started, we must start with acknowledging the land that we are on. We are talking about Indigenous people around the world today, and so we are going to start by acknowledging that. We respectfully acknowledge that we live on the land of Lenape people. They have lived harmoniously with these lands and waters for countless generations. Like Indigenous peoples across the Americas and most of the world, they experienced genocide, the loss of their land and waters, theft, and forced removal. Our ability to live, work, and enjoy this land is connected to their deep loss. So we ask all in community to respect, to learn, and to be rooted in community today in that. We wanted to first a moment to raise your hands. If this is your first march or protest, please raise your hands. If this is your second march or protest
this is your second march or protest you have been to.
Please raise your hands.
Please raise your hands.
If you have been to many marches and protests.
If you have been to many marches or protests.
Please give yourselves a round of applause for being here.
Woo!
We are here today
We are here today
as a part of a National Day of Action
as a part of the National Day of Action
to demand ceasefire now.
to demand ceasefire now.
We demand human rights
We demand human rights
and self-determination
and self-determination
for all families in Palestine.
for all families in Palestine.
And no U.S. funding
And no U.S. funding
for bombing,
for bombing,
siege, and occupation.
and occupation.
Show your hands
Show your hands
if you came today
if you came today
because you are sad,
because you are sad,
because you are angry,
because you are angry,
because you are confused,
because you are confused,
because you are heartbroken,
because you are heartbroken,
because you are hopeful
because you are hopeful
that we will see
that we will see
a free Palestine
a free Palestine
in our lifetime.
in our lifetime.
Please take those hands
Please take those hands
and give yourself a hug.
and give yourself a hug.
We are here with
We are-
love.
We are here with love.
We are here in community.
We are here in community.
Please come back to your hug
Please come back to your hug
whenever you need it today.
whenever you need it today.
Please turn
Please turn
to your neighbor
to your neighbor
on your left and right
on your left and right.
and tell them thank you for being here today. Next up, I am honored to introduce a dear friend, an incredible mother, an incredible Palestinian American, and an incredible New Yorker, Fatima Shalash, to share some words.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I have been fighting for the children and people of Palestine for as long as I can remember. And when asked to speak here, I immediately thought of the last time I publicly stood in front of a rally for Gaza in 2009. I led a rally when 1,000 innocent people were killed. In 14 years, let that sink in. 14 years later, we are here when over 11,000 people have been killed, 5,000 of them children. And after this time, there is one thing that has never changed, and that is I will never stop talking or fighting for Palestine. Are you with me? But two things have changed. One is I now have my beautiful and fearless 2-year-old daughter, Aaliyah. And being a parent, my heart has become even more tender. And your children are my children, no matter where they are born. And two, in all my years, this is the most solidarity and support I have ever seen. Take a moment to look around. I see new faces, familiar faces, neighborhood friends, and it gives me fight and hope for an end to occupation in our lifetime. I'm also here because I want to show and remind my daughter Aaliyah that resiliency and courage is in our blood and that we won't ever be silenced. Together we call for a ceasefire and work towards liberation, a world where all of our children, they are free to go to school, they are free to play on the playgrounds and go to the museums and experience the freedom that comes with belonging, a home to return to, and safety. Last week, I taught Aliyah how to say Palestine, which is Palestine in Arabic. So I'd love to teach that to you all. Is that okay? All right. So repeat after me. Fala. Steen. Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Next up, we have Natalia Munoz, an arts educator who will lead the children into chants and ground us in some music and culture. Let's give it up.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is a really important moment to be in solidarity to all the children that have been killed. Over 4,000 children killed during the past month. We're standing here in community. We're standing here to demand immediate ceasefire, end of apartheid, and end of U.S. funding to the Israel complete killing of all these children in the community. We also demand against the displacements of the Palestinian peoples and the ethnic cleansing. Today, I would love us to use this space to use music, because music is for healing. Music gathers us together. Music helps us process those feelings of anger and sadness and grief. In community, we sing together. And I'm going to lead you in a call of response. And I think that some of my friends have some shakers, some tambourines. Let's shake those for Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Let Gaza live! Louder! Free, free Palestine! Let Gaza live! Free, free Palestine! Let Gaza dream! Let Gaza dream! Hurrah, hurrah, Palestine! From the river to the sea! Hurrah, hurrah, Palestine! From the river to the sea! One more time! Hurrah, hurrah, Palestine! From the river to the sea! Free, free Palestine! Within our lifetime! Free, free Palestine! Within our lifetime! Free, free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Thank you so much. I hope you use this moment of grounding, this moment of music. And again, chants are powerful. Chants unite us. Chants help to be in community. And we demand an immediate ceasefire now! 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 Libre, libre Palestine! Viva, viva Palestine! Libre, libre Palestine! Viva, viva Palestine! Thank you so much, and I'll pass it now to Chio.
Thank you so much, Natalia. So we just know it's cold out. We're going to get marching soon. We want to give you some initial idea of where we're headed next and what the route will be. Then we're going to just talk a little bit about being in community with each other and keeping each other safe. And then we are going to get instructions about how we will exit. So what we are going to do is we have 2 stops. From the museum, our next stop will be in Grand Army Plaza, where we will have another moment together in community for music, and for children to lift up their voices and share. This is a children's march, so we wanted to make sure we got out there and got to our first stop. The last stop will be outside of Chuck Schumer's home, and there will be more music, more community, and more young people who are raising their voices to say enough and ceasefire now. So what we first wanted to do is, we heard earlier this was the first protester march for some of you in the crowd, and we're so happy you're here. We heard this was your second, and we heard that this was one that you've been to many, many marches and protests before. And so what we wanted to do is make sure that we think about how we keep each other safe, what we might see, smell, see, and hear, and feel as we are moving together. So you might see flags and signs and banners and stickers and colors and protesters. You might see counter-protesters. You might see medics. You might see marshals. Those are people that are here to make sure that you are safe and are engaging with the car traffic to make sure you are safe. You may hear ambulances. You may see barriers. You may see candles and vigils. You might hear chanting and singing. You might hear crying. You might hear yelling. You might hear laughter. You might hear shouting. You might hear many languages, hopefully many languages other than English. You may hear instruments. You may hear call to action. You may hear wind. You may hear silence. You may hear cursing and swears. You may hear prayers, and you may hear stories and poetry. You might feel many emotions. You might feel vibrations. You are going to feel your power. You are powerful. You might feel hope and love. You might feel camaraderie and solidarity. You might feel people's clothes and jackets beside you. You might feel dog fur, if there are any dogs that are here. You might hear breaths, and you might feel heat and warmth and hugs and sweat. You might taste water. You might taste gum. You might taste snacks, drinks, maybe even candy. You might taste home-cooked meals while you're walking. You might taste air. You might taste oxygen. You might taste tears, and you might taste masks. Your smells. You might smell food. You might smell coffee. You might smell hand sanitizer. You might smell babies. You might smell diapers. You might smell sweat. Maybe you'll smell the street. Maybe you'll smell oil or dirt. Maybe you'll smell rain or leaves or air or trees. And lastly, what you can do many things on this walk. You can wear sunglasses. You can wear head coverings. You can wear hijabs. You can wear other forms of worship. You can cover your ears. You can hold a trusted hand of an adult or your sibling or your nibbling or your community member next to you. You can wear headphones. You can call and respond. You can move your body, or you can be still. You can sing, dance, and chant. You can speak your truth. You can make friends, and you can stay close to trusted adults that are around you, and you can make sure that you are keeping each other safe. These are all things you can do today. And most of all, you can ask questions. If you are ever confused, or if you just want to make sure you know what is happening around you, ask a question to a neighbor, ask a question to a friend next to you. That is okay, and we want to encourage that. These were great, wonderful reminders from an abolitionist early educator, Key of Woke Kindergarten, and I would love for you to go check out their page for more information. I want to turn it back over to Fatima to lead us through an exercise before we head out.
All right, so I'm just going to invite us to take in a deep breath together. And if you're a child or if you're an adult, I want you to pretend you have a cupcake in front of you with a candle on it. Can you do that? Put your hands out. Pretend you're seeing a birthday cake. We're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to blow out the flame of the candle together, okay? Ready? And with that, we are about to march. We're going to march. All right, we're going to march. you have instructions for where they should? We're gonna head down.
Yeah, we're gonna cross it.
We're gonna safely cross. Sorry, put you in the mic.
It's okay. This is such a beautiful showing. This is very powerful. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start slowly. Be mindful of the kids that are here. Be mindful of the pregnant women that are here. We're gonna start slowly moving ourselves towards that way. We are gonna follow the banners. Can someone with the banners wave your hands? I think in the front already. We are not going to be using the streets, so we're only going to do sidewalks. We're going to walk slowly. We're going to watch out for each other. The children are ours to watch. The children are ours to care for. So that's what we're going to do today. So with that, let's get marching. Free, free Palestine!
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 Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
Hey, Bob, how are you? Good to see you. Sorry, I was holding this thing the whole time. So chilly. No, my kiddo's sick. Yeah. How are you doing? Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's super cool. Aw, thank you, thank you. Great. Did you bring your kiddos? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, awesome, awesome. Great to see you. Are you good?